Oh, hi, how you doing? My name is Waldo, and I'm here to feel the video games with you. How is everybody doing today? I am doing great, thank you. As you can see, I've got my Comic-Con gear on. I was at the Emerald City Comic-Con yesterday. It was a good time. It was a great time. So I just haven't paid attention to the news all weekend. I was there on Friday and Saturday. I took the kid over to there, and when everybody gets in chat, probably I'll show off all the cool stuff I got and all the things I got. So uh, if you're in chat, say hello, say hi, say anything, bring up any topic, ask me how it went. I'll tell you about it. Bring up any old political idea, bring up any old political problem. Ask me how much you hate Jimmy Carter. I don't know. We can talk about it. And that'll be what we do today. So I'll be on for a few hours today. Playing Diablo. Yeah. Harry D plays D2. It'll be a good time. So hop in the chat. Tell me what you're thinking. Tell me what you're feeling. And then when a few more people get in here, I'll show off all the cool stuff that I got. And we have Bobo the baby bark boy riding shotgun with me. And I got Bulbasaur in a Zelda cap today, riding shotgun. So that's a good time. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what you're feeling. And let's get the game started. Yeah. Let's do some Diablo. Let me get that going. Where are you? Battle.net. There you are. Let's click that button. So, how is everybody? Is anybody else go to a con? Have you ever been to a con? Is it a good time? Is it a bad time? Have you had good stuff going on? I gotten so many photos. Lots of people wanted my photo. It was very fun. It was very. It makes me feel good. You know, I grow the beard for starting after Christmas. Usually, I start to grow the beard, and then the day before the con, I just shave that right there, and then I'm just born to look like Harry Dubois. There were other people there as Harry, and we got some photos together. They generally had better costumes because they had patches, and then there's a patch on the back that you can do too, and they had a gun holster and a gun and a realistic looking gun from the game. I don't have any of that. I just have the face. There were people there with better costumes, but I had a better face. It's not a lot you can do about your face, but I do my best with my face. All right, so it should be loading up now. Let's look over there. Let's go to the web view right here. We're going to turn off video whoops, not that. Don't turn that off. We're going to turn off window capture. We're going to turn on display capture. And we're going to pick the one. Come on. Where you at? I hear you. There you are. So then we have to go here, go there, and now we have to click this, and then we have to go there. Why aren't you showing up? Oh, not display capture, game capture, you idiot. I've done this before. I promise. Diablo 2. There we go. All right. Don't. Okay, if the volume's too high, volume's too low, let me know, and I will get us started. Don't. Come on, load. There you are. And there's my lovely warlock right there. We're going to play. Don't. There we go. All right. Off we go. What we gotta do is summon some demons. Yes. Wonder where I left off. Has been a while. Hi, Malachi. I love Diablo 2, but not any good at the. Kept dying at Mephisto. Yeah. It is tricky sometimes, and there are specific builds that you have to build for and stuff like that. Things that you have to do, and this is the new character they launched like a month ago. There's my skill tree. I'm going all in on the flame wave. Just all flame wave all day. What quest did I leave off on? Keep it in the flared jungle. Flare jungle. Let's go to the flare jungle. There we go. We got a couple of demons and a
Hold up.
lady.
New shit in Diablo 2?
Yeah, I know. Insane,
Also,
isn't
hi.
it? Hi, Valor. How are you? They launched a new character for Diablo 2, which is insane. Like, the game came out in the 90s. You know, this is the new character. He's a warlock, and he does flame wave, and then I summon these two demons, and he's a bit overpowered, but that does not surprise me. They want you to buy it, you know, because you have to pay for this expansion. So yeah, if you want to play as this warlock, you must already own the game and buy the expansion. And I'm a sucker for Diablo 2, so I did it immediately. And so now I got demons and flame waves and all kinds of fun stuff. And I'm still on regular difficulty because I'm slow and I don't maximize the game. I don't play it like the hardcore sweaty nerds. The really hardcore people have already beaten it and maximized it and perfected their skill tree, and they've already beaten it and moved back on to something else. But I am slow and I take my time and I don't play too hard because I'm not very good. Yeah. And I go real slow and I have a good time. So yeah, I went to Comic-Con yesterday, Emerald City Comic-Con. Very fun, very good times. Me and KBP were there yesterday. We had a good time. We got all kinds of stuff. Do you guys want to see the stuff I bought? I spent so much money, too much money, in fact. But I can show you guys all the cool stuff I got. Let me get back into town real quick, and then so I don't die. Yeah, let's look at all the cool stuff I bought. Where is the button? Button is here, and the button is there. We'll turn that off for a moment, and then we'll do this. There we go. Well, I guess I can leave the volume on so you guys can hear yourselves. Okay, yeah. So I went as. You can't hear me if I move the microphone away. Dummy, idiot. So yeah, I went as Harry Dubois. It's a very easy costume to do because you don't actually have to do your hair up or anything like that. You just look like a lunatic, and it looks even better the crazier your hair looks. And so it's a pretty easy look. And then I got the jacket. There were people there with better costumes, but I have the face for it. Yeah, I'm a merch enjoyer. Yeah. So let's look at. Well, let's start with the dog. Let's do a Bobo break. It's Bobo. I did not get him at Comic-Con, but he is here, and I wanted to put him on screen while I could. Hello, Bo. Say hi to the people. Big yawn. Yeah, big Bobo yawn. He was alone all day yesterday and the day before. He was miserable. He was sad because he was all alone. But then I came home, and he went absolutely apeshit, and it was great. So, yeah, now he's tired. Yeah, he was just jumping around too much. Okay. Yeah. You have a rat face, you know? It's all that hair, but like, you got like a rat face. Okay. So here is some of the stuff I got. Look at this. This is look at that. Mystery Science Theater 3000. It's the little globe. See, I got this for like $20. It was very nice and I liked it. I saw that and I was like, oh, I don't have one of those. They look great. I love Mystery Science Theater 3000, but they don't have any merch, you know? I guess I could buy like a Tom Servo or something like that, but that would be weird. I got some stuff to hang up in the background. So we got that. It's a lovely little thing. And then, look, there's a little Gojo. Look, a little Gojo. And then this one. Lovely pink stuff like that. Nice color. Oh, a little Tanjiro. A little Tanjiro right there. Little Tanjiro. There he is. Little Tanjiro. This artist specifically does famous paintings, but then puts little anime guys in it. Like this is a famous painting. It's got a little Charmander. Yeah, Charmander. There he is. Wee. So yeah, I really like it. This is like a famous painting, but with a little Pokemon. And I'll hang those up somewhere. I don't know where. My walls are already pretty covered. I got some room back here, but I paid a lot for this one. Look at this. This has all the characters from Final Fantasy VI. All of them. It's even got the dog. It's even got Shadow's dog. Bark. See, that's all the characters from Final Fantasy VI, and because I'm a sucker for Final Fantasy VI, everybody at Comic-Con has Final Fantasy VII. Everywhere you look, there's a Cloud, there's an Aerith, there's some Tifa ditties all over Comic-Con. They're everywhere. But 6 doesn't get as much appreciation, in my opinion. So whenever I see it, I go out of my way to get it. So, yeah. I'll hang that up in the background. And then the biggest one. Oh, well, we got a hat for Bulbasaur. See, there's a Legend of Zelda hat for Bulbasaur right here. And then the bestest thing I got, the most expensive thing right here. Let's look at the grand finale, the big one that I paid a lot of money for. It's shiny. It's got like a mirror finish on it, and it's hard. It's not a poster. It's like on a harder material. That's Zero from Mega Man X. Yeah, I'm gonna put this one in the back, probably up behind the fireplace up there. And then I got some stuff for the kiddo too. The boy went there and he got some Pikmin plushies and what was it, a Meta Knight thing and some stuff, and he got some stuff for his walls too. So yeah, all of that, very much cool. Too much. I spent too much money, but I may never recover. But yeah, it was a good time. It was a real good time. I went with KBP. He was there. If you go to the Discord, you can see our photos. Yeah, it was a good time. But so yeah, I went there Friday. Spent a bit some money. Saturday, I took the kiddo. Went with KBP, and then yeah, and now today, I'm just chilling. So that's why we're playing Diablo today, because it's a nice chill weekend. Come on in. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you're feeling. Go into the chat, and we'll play Diablo, and we'll have a good time. So, yeah, and bring up any politics if you want, because I don't mind talking about it. If you got an idea, if you got a question, if you got a theory that you like, feel free to talk about it. And that will be today's stream. So thanks for coming. And I know I started a little early because I didn't have anything to put together. Usually I'm scrambling for the links and to remember what the hell I wanted to talk about. Because for the few days beforehand, I'm like, ooh, let's talk about that. Ooh, let's talk about that. Ooh, let's talk about that. And then I get to stream time and I'm like, there, what? I forgot what. Then I forget what I wanted to talk about. It's a thing. So, let's go back to there. There we go. All right. And then, yeah, that is what we're going to do today. So thanks for coming. Thanks for saying hi. Thanks for chiming in.
You think WW3 is happening now? My friend seems convinced. I don't think people have the balls anymore.
I agree with you that people don't really have the balls for it. But the State Department, the Department of Defense, which is what I'm going to call it because Congress did not change the word, still is filled with lunatics. The religious nuts are running the armies and the Navy and stuff like that now. Those religious commanders are the only ones that are being respected. They have the balls for it. And they're killing Iran. They're just killing lots and lots of people there. Did you see I don't know if you saw the flamey photos and all that stuff like that. I don't know how real that is or how widespread it is, but there is just fire everywhere in their country right now because we're just killing them. I think it's going to be very one-sided. I think we're going to just kill lots and lots and lots of them until they say, okay, please stop. And then Donnie will say, okay, we did it, we won. And nothing will come of that. No bad outcomes to him or America will come from that because nobody can fuck with us. And I'm unhappy about that. It's wrong and it's horrible and it's ruined and it's rotten, but that's what's going to happen. I'm not happy about it. Yeah, they're going to suffer, and we're going to profit. And until they give Donnie some sort of profit, he will keep doing it. Pete Hegseth is a lunatic, a religious fundamentalist. He is not any different than any other cultist or Al Qaeda or ISIS. Pete Hegseth is ISIS, you know, and he will continue to use the power and authority he has to kill as many of those people as he can. Because to him, that's the right thing to do. Walked right into that lightning. No, we don't want to go to Lord Crest yet. At least I have this quest to do. And yeah, it's just gonna keep. They're just gonna keep killing people in Iran until somehow Iran pays Donald Trump. They're gonna pay him something. They're gonna give him a slice of oil. They're going to give him some sort of profit. They're going to give him some sort of big thing that he can own, you know, because that's the way he operates. That's the way he's ever operated.
Robot on Siggy break again?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I think she's talking. I heard the last two things you said. I heard it anyway. I can check. Throw me a few things. Are you not hearing it? Let me double check. I've been hearing her all morning. Ah, okay. Well, I heard it. It was on. Oh, wait, I heard it. Sometimes the long ones don't always go through, but I heard all that. Yeah, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that's how Donald operates. He just wants money. He wants you to pay him. You don't want your country tariffed? Pay him. You don't want your country bombed? Pay him. You don't want your people to starve? Pay him. You don't want the military in your back? Pay him. It's the only thing he cares about is him getting paid. Tim Apple understood this. That's why he gave him that golden iPhone. He said, those tariffs are going to be bad for my business, so I'll just pay the mafia guy. And it's a mafia shakedown. It's what it's always been. It's the only business he's ever done. And yeah, seeing as the best who live in the westernized country will inevitably be drafted and fight for Israel, we fight the only choice now to desert the other side somehow. Well, if we're lucky, we don't get to the point of sending troops or enlistments or forced enlistments or something like that. You live in a westernized country. I don't know about your country, but I hope that it doesn't come to forced enlistments or drafts or anything like that. I don't think that many countries are going to be helping, hopefully. I honestly think that America's going to go alone on this one. America and Israel alone on this one, I think, is what I suspect will happen, is that nobody is going to want to jump in on that. It seems wrong. It seems bad. None of the people want what's happening.
I sure hope so.
I sure hope so, too. I want us to be on this. I want nobody to be doing this. But the fewer countries that jump in, the better, honestly. So, yeah, if we're lucky, a lot of the other countries don't jump in on it. Germany's not going to help us out. England's not going to help us out on this kind of stuff. That would make me happy if they all just kind of sat this one out and just said, nah, you got it. And Donnie doesn't want their help anyway. He wouldn't, reach out for their help anyway. And if you paint it the right way, he'll be like, no, we don't need their help. We don't want their help. We're amazing. America's the bestest in the world, and we don't have time for them anyway. You could trick him into that, honestly. I know Ukraine was promising to help. I think some people are saying that Ukraine offered help, and some people are saying that the U.S. asked them for help, shooting down drones and stuff like that, which I think is great either way. If we asked them for help, then that's good, and if they offered it, that's a Chad move that I would approve of. Now, where is this stupid quest thing supposed to be? Look for the good bin in the flared jungle. I always remember this one being a pain in the ass. It's been a few years since I played this, but I always remember this one being a pain in the ass. And now we're leaving the Flayer jungle. Yeah, Valor, maybe your messages are too long. The lady didn't read that either. I have zero idea how MAGA crowd can justify this war. A lot of them aren't, seeing as though they always parrot America first and oppose any help given to any country. A lot of them are very upset with him about this because he's getting bad marks on this one because they wanted no more foreign wars. They wanted fewer wars. He promised them not to go to war with Iran. He promised this, and this is what he said 100 times. But half of them believed it then and were just using it as an excuse on why they shouldn't vote for Kamala. Half of them didn't believe it. It's complicated. Their beliefs, they don't have solid bedrock principles. They don't have solid ethics. It changes. They're built on
Good.
on sand. You know, they change their opinions at a whim. You know, the people who support Donald Trump change their minds all the time, and will promise you that they've never changed their mind ever. They will complain about foreign wars and then cheer for foreign wars. They will complain about pedophiles, and then they will cheer for pedophiles. They'll vote for them. You know, they'll scream about Christian ethics and stuff like that, and they will vote for a Christian man who cheated on his wife and has claims that he harmed children. Like, they have no ethics. The only solid ideology they have is fuck the liberals. That's the only thing they have. It's the only value they have. That's the only value they will ever hold. Fuck the liberals. And if it hurts a liberal to vote for Donald Trump, they will. If it hurts a liberal for them to vote for a child molester, they will. So that's what they do. If it hurts a liberal to vote for a war hawk, they will. If it hurts a liberal to vote for a guy who's calling for the bombing and nuking of Iran, that's what they will do. They have only that one ethic: hurt the liberals, hurt the liberals, hurt the liberals. And today, the liberals do not want war with Iran, so they are cheering for war with Iran.
Ideology of exclusion and regression to oppose our belief in inclusion and progression.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I might write that down. Exclusion and regression to oppose inclusion and progression. Yeah, absolutely. They move backward because they are a backward-facing ideology. They exclude other people.
Feel free to steal XD.
I might. They want to keep people out. They want only the people they accept into the fold, into the country. They, based on race, ethnicity, and stuff like that, they will keep people out based on their ethnicity and their religion, and then move backward. Yeah, they want an ethno-state. They want straight white people only in this country. And because of that, it leads to complicated people having complicated problems. You know, some people would like to, have freedom, because that's what I base all my stuff on: freedom. What leads to human freedom? That's what I'm interested in. That's the unprovable basis on which I place all of my ideas. It's unprovable, is what I'm saying. You can't prove scientifically that freedom is a good thing. Like, you can't really prove that. That's just an opinion I have. That's a feeling I have, and I understand that that's a feeling. So all of the political choices that I make, I measure them against: does this increase human freedom? And if it does, is it a harmful type of freedom? Is it harming people? Is this freedom that you're giving someone harmful to them? Is it hurting other people? And so that's how I measure all of my choices. And what I think is that conservatism takes freedom away in the most parts. Most of the time, conservatism removes freedom. It excludes people based on their race, based on their ethnicity, based on the way they look, based on the place they were born. It excludes people. It takes their freedom away. It moves us backward, away from equality, away from everyone having a vote, away from everyone having a solid chance at living a life. And because of that, I don't like most conservative ideas. And I listen to Republicans speak, and they want order. They want prosperity. The best of them want prosperity for themselves and their people. The worst of them actually do want ethno-states. There are some decent Republican-type people who just want stability, prosperity, and value, added every year, and not just in the monetary sense, in the a better country, a better society, a better economy, a better job market, and stuff like that. And I can understand those things. Those are good things. But they will get that if you do Republican economy at the cost of freedom. They will take your freedom away to make the economy better. And I don't like that at all. Flare Dungeon. Have I been in the Flare Dungeon? No. I don't think I have. I think this is where I'm going for this quest. In the Flare Jungle. Look for Gidbin. Maybe he's down here. Gidbin, you down here? So yeah, that's when I think about an idea, when I think about a policy or position or specific law to be passed, I think, okay, is this helping people be free, or is it helping people be, or is it control? And is that control necessary? Is it important? Because I recognize that sometimes too much freedom is a bad thing.
Diablo 2 is one of my favorite games of all time.
Oh yeah, mine too. I'm playing the new class right now. They launched a new class because they need money, and I respect that. I need money too. So I gave them some of mine so that I could play a new class. Yay! I'm going Flame Wall Demon build. So I just flick the flame wall at them and let the demons do the work. And I've never been really sweaty about the game. I'm good at it. I think I'm good at it. I'm okay at it. But when it gets into like I've beaten the hell cows, you know, and I don't think I've ever got the torches. You know, that's where the shit gets really wild. And I'm like, nah, I can't be doing that shit. Or Uber.
I forget. Is there difficulty settings?
Uber ball and whatnot. I'm on normal now. You have to beat it on normal, then you go and play on hell mode, which is basically just a higher level and everything.
I still need to kill Bael with my warlock, but I screwed up my build and lost interest.
Oh yeah, that'll do it too. Yeah, you've got the hell mode where everything's harder and you get your resistances are lowered and stuff like that. So you have to have specific, and the game really does like have specific builds which do and do not work. Sometimes you will just have a build that just does not function, and that's tricky. That's one of the things that I get irritated with, because I love the lightning Amazon. You know, the Javazon with lightning. God, that's such a good build. But then, like, you can't beat those three heroes with lightning Amazon. You just can't do it. You have to have someone carry you through, and that irritates me. On hell mode, I have tried and died so many times to those three heroes on the Ariat plane or whatever it is, that thing, and with a lightning Javazon, and it's just impossible.
I only ever played Barb. Just click the enemy and heal when necessary type build.
Right. Yeah, and if you get to a certain type of enemy, you can't beat it, and it irritates me kind of. But it is an old game. I mean, it came out in the 90s, so I understand that they couldn't perfectly min-max every single class. And that turns into homogeneity anyway, and that's not a good thing either. So, it's tricky. But on the regular levels, the regular difficulty, you can beat it with any class and any build, really, honestly. I really do like the druid too. I do like an attack
Thorn
speed.
Polly is my favorite.
Yeah,
Just enter a room and mob.
Yep, that's it. That's one of the builds. I like the really high attack speed werewolf. I like doing werewolf super speed punches, like machine gun punches with a werewolf. But higher than hell, and it's very difficult. Where are you guys? I'll come kill you in a moment. Oh no, he's immune to fire. What do we do? Guess I go poke him. Take it away, demons. Good job, guys. We did it. Okay, I'm overburdened. Stepping on traps every second. Okay, we're gonna head back to town. Stay a while and listen.
Greetings. Hello.
Get out of here, you. That's nice. Cold and poison resist.
My brother and I have a great duo of Summons Druid and Summons Necro. The screen is just covered in friendlies.
Yeah, zookeepers. Yeah, I always like that kind of stuff. I'm gonna sell this. One to Dex. You can go. You can go. Reed. You can go. Rest we keep. So yeah, if you haven't played this new one, there's a new stash tab kind of thing too, with your gems. What's this one? Lightning resist. We're gonna keep that one just in case. And your runes over here. So if you buy the new expansion with the new character, you get all that stuff too. It's very nice. We're gonna keep this just in case. We're gonna go.
I love the new UI. Only complaint is that you still can't open the cube in the vendor menu.
Oh yeah. And go. Oops. Mace. Now, did I get the quests cleared down here? Look for Gidbin in the Flare Jungle. I've been to the Flare Jungle. Who is Gidbin? I always remember this one being a pain in the ass. And I always forget it. And I say, next time, don't forget how to do this quest. Is there another path down? No, there's a path up. It's right at the bottom.
The gibbon is in a Flayer village.
That's what okay. I was... Get the shit out of here. Get the ass out of here.
Sometimes at the top of those stairs, but sometimes in a random outcrop in the jungle.
That's what I thought. It's just randomly out there. And I wandered around this place already. Didn't see him. Or it, or whatever. Maybe I just ran by too fast.
I think you need something in that dungeon though.
I think I finished it. I got to the end. I got the shiny box. It's a little village.
It's top left, pretty sure.
Oh, you think this thing right there? Oh, good bit. There it is. Amazing. I walked right by it. The Gidbin.
What a relic.
Amazing.
This might know what purpose it could serve.
Let's run back to thing over there. Should be easy. Head back to town. And I will just teleport back. Cool, thanks. Any of it? Did you see the stuff I got from Comic-Con? Do you want to see the stuff I got from Comic-Con?
Good evening.
Items.
This magic.
Very yes.
Okay, let's try. He gave me a ring. Attack rating, fire resist. Fire resist ring, that's good. Do I want these boots? Defense 13. Better than what I got. And Stam, lightning resist. Oh, okay. Yeah, I definitely. Half freeze duration? Okay, yeah, I want these, but I have to have a strength of 50. What is my current strength? 40. Alright. We'll put this on hold for just one sec. Let's do over here. Let's go over there. I spent way too much money. We'll go to here. Okay, hi. So there's my wonderful Comic-Con look. I had a lot of people wanted to take my picture. It was very fun. It was very good. Lots of people were like, "Oh my God, detective, here, come over." There were people with better costumes because they had the patches on the back and the side. And better pants and shoes, but I have the better face. Like, they had better costumes, no doubt. And they had like holsters, and they had a realistic looking gun. They had the not realistic looking gun, but the actual looking gun, which I should get. I should get the holster and the gun for next year. But yeah, they had better costumes, but I have a better face. So let's see. Okay, let's start off with the stuff that I got. We got a hat for Bulbasaur. See his hat. Let me just turn off chat real quick so you can see his hat. Where's chat? There it is. So we got a Zelda hat for Bulbasaur. See, there we go. Then let's see what else we got. Oh, this right here. Mystery Science Theater 3000. A little globe. It's this right here. Very nice. Because I love MST3K. And I'd never seen any merch from them before. So I had to get that. And then we got this wonderful little painting. I'm going to turn chat off just for this. I can still hear you. I can still see it, but it makes it easier to show.
You should put that on the mantle, yo.
Yeah. Oh, I got the one for the big one's going to go on the mantle. So that is like a famous painting, but it's got a little Charizard in it. Yay. Little Charmander. And then this one's a nice little famous painting with a little Tanjiro. Look at Tanjiro. There he is. Little Tanjiro. And it was buy two, get three free, so I had to get this one too. This is another little painting. It's got a little Gojo. Got a little Gojo. There he is. Gojo. Just saying hi. Hello. So yeah, I'm going to put those someplace. I got another big one over here. Here we go. He's got all the Final Fantasy VI people and the dog. Look, it's even got Interceptor. Interceptor the dog. Yo. Shadow's dog. So yeah, that's Final Fantasy VI and all the characters and the bad guy. I love Final Fantasy VI. There's Final Fantasy VII. There's Clouds and there's Tivas and there's Aeriths all over the place. There's not a lot of 6 stuff. So whenever I see Final Fantasy VI stuff, I grab it up. Because I think Final Fantasy VI is better than 7. Okay? Flame me. I dare you. And this was the big one. This is the one that cost the most. Yeah, that one looks good. It's Zero from Mega Man X. Hello. I'm here to talk politics with you. Hi, everybody. I'm a robot. I think Zero is going to go up on the mantle by like right up in this area, right up in here. I think is what I'm thinking. Is I put that big 0 right there. That's what I'm going to do. And maybe the other 3 too.
I like 8 best XD.
You like 8 back then? That's fantastic. I did not see any Final Fantasy 8 stuff. Not a single one. I don't know. It doesn't get as much love either. It doesn't. I did not. I can't remember seeing any of it, honestly. But even honestly, and that was the only Final Fantasy 6 thing I saw. So yeah, that is, and I might put all 3 of the other paintings back here, and then 0 over here. So yeah, I might rearrange some of that stuff. And so yeah, it was a good time. I went over there, got in a bunch of pictures, saw a bunch of Spider-Mans. My son counted 45 Hatsune Mikos, people dressed like the blue-haired fake internet creation robot star thing. You know Hatsune Miku. So yeah, he counted like 45 of them. It was wild. He was just counting them all day. I thought it was hilarious.
MST3K could chill next to Bulbasaur.
Yeah, it's a good idea. It's not a bad idea at all. I like that. Can't read it, it's a little too small, but I kind of like that. Oh God, how do I turn chat back on? Okay, there it is. Okay, so yeah, that was the day, and then there's a picture of me and KBP in the Discord, and you can see that little thing. And we went there. We had a good time. The kid bought some stuff too. The kid got some like Nintendo plushes and stuff like that, and then a thing to hang on the wall. I don't know what it was. It's some Deltarune character or something. Let me see if I got it. So yeah, the kid got this. I don't know what this is. It's a TV dinner with a TV head face man. I don't get it. I don't know what this is. I've never seen it. But he says it's Deltarune or something. It's the cool. The kids love it, and I'm not a kid, so. Oh, and then I got some Animal Crossing stuff for the old lady, because that's her jam. And that was my day. It was a big weekend. So yeah, it was a good time. And then yeah, I've got to make my costume slightly better for next year. You know, I got to get the holster and the replica gun. Or I think it's funnier without the gun. I think holster and no gun. Because he loses his gun, right? That's like half the damn game, searching for the damn thing. So maybe we do that. We just have the holster and no gun.
Now that fewer.
We're redoing our stats so that we
Tell
can put those
people you're
boots on.
only halfway through.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, did he give me a quest? I just never talked to the guy before. Yeah, I'm only halfway through. I'm still looking for my gun. There's a guy who resets my stuff, I'm sure. Maybe it's only in that first town. I can always zip back there.
Good day.
I can repair too. I should repair on here. I'll just tell people that I lost my gun. Be like, yeah, if you see it, let me know. I don't know where it went. Oh, does she only do it once? Shit. She only does it once, doesn't she? Shit. Alright. I thought I could do that infinite times. Shit. Because I did it once. When I started my flame wave build. Damn it. Okay. Never mind. I will just get up 2 levels before I put those boots on. That's what I'll do. Let's put them in the bank so I don't accidentally lose them.
You can do it again when you beat Ball.
That's what I'm thinking. Like when you start on nightmare mode, you get 1 more, and then when you start on hell mode, you get another. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna put those on. Strength 50. I'm at 40 now. Okay, I just got lightning resistant, half freeze duration, so that's nice. Much better than what I got. Okay. Wow. Let's go to Carest. Go. Doom apes. Thank you. The bazaar. Yes, I am bizarre. It's true. We already found the ruined temple. Oh, bugs. So no, a blizzard. Let's get in here. So how's everybody enjoying World War III? It's pretty great. Have a good time. Everybody dying. The whole country. The military that I'm paying for is just murdering innocent people. It's a great time. Sure wish they'd stop.
It's great.
Is my goat man damaged? Heal the goat man. Yeah, it was shitty to. I was sitting on the ferry as I rode over to as I went over to Seattle while on public transit. And I was like, hey, I wonder what. Let's look at the news. Sad. Don't look at the news. It's bad. Very fiery, from what I saw. Just fire all over the place. It was bad. Under the bazaar, yeah. And yeah, I'm really hoping that that nobody else follows us. Like, this could turn into a World War III kind of thing, but yeah, I say that all the time. If we're lucky, nobody else follows us. Every other country stays out of it, except for us and Israel. I don't want us to do it either, but apparently that's not a choice anymore. So maybe everybody else keeps out. And that way they don't have to be complicit. And then someday we can get intelligent people in charge again. Because the Dems aren't doing much better, honestly. They're not helping out too much. I think old Chuck Schumer wants this war anyway. He hates Iran.
Politicians love war because war makes money for their donors.
Yeah, it does. And then they get to cry about it and blame the other side about whatever issue they want. The Republicans get to say, oh, the Dems didn't fund the government, and so they're bad. And then the Dems get to be like, oh, those Republicans started a war. They're bad. Vote for us. Give us more money. And then nothing ever changes because we just do the same thing over and over again forever.
Money, money, money. It's all about the money, me boy.
Money, 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 SpongeBob. It's all about the money. You gotta get the dollars, SpongeBob. So let's see, what else? Did anything else cool happen at Comic-Con? Okay, so there was one awkward moment. I was very tired, and I went to sit down, and the kid was playing, like, they have a free arcade. Like, there's a whole arcade set up on, like, the 4th floor or something like that with free play games. And so the kid wanted to go do that, and so I let him do that, and then I was tired, and I just wanted to sit down. And I'm sitting down. I'm minding my own business, just sitting there. And lots, I mean, like 20 or 30 little 12-year-olds who were like furries and dressed up like dogs and barking and running around on 4 legs. Just set up shop right next to me. And I was like, I don't want anybody to think I'm creepy because I look the way I look. I fit the profile, you know? And and they came over to me, and I'm like, oh no, I might have to leave because it looks like I'm just staring.
XD.
I'm staring at all the 12-year-old furries, and I wasn't. I was here first, so I was just sitting there. And then they're like barking and wrestling with each other and sniffing each other and running around on four legs. And I was like, I don't want to be right here right now. I'm uncomfortable. If someone took the photo, it would just be me looking like this, staring at 20, 12-year-olds. And I'm like, oh no. But I suffered through it, and I just sat completely still. I only had one choice, is to just stare down at my phone. And so that's what I did for about 10 minutes until they left. So I didn't want to get canceled, you know? Or implicated. Yay, new stats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. New skill, yay. Life of the demon, resist for the demon, damage to your demon reduced, and damage taken goes to your demon. See, all of my damage goes to them, so let's do that. Flame Wave doesn't jump, doesn't fly. It only goes across the ground, which I think if it flew, it would be overpowered. I'd be shooting fuckers from across the gaps. Set the way down. Set the way up. Yeah, it's the other way up. Okay. I met a couple of other Harry Dubois at Comic-Con. There was a Lady Dubois and a Lady Kim. I always think that's funny. But half of the people at Seattle Comic-Con are gender bending anyway. Femstarians, Astarian from Baldur's Gate 3. Lots of ladies dressed up like that. Very funny. There were a couple of gigantic Wookiees, and I mean like full.
Astarian lends well to a gender bend.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Full-size, giant, actual Wookiees. Like 100% realistic Wookiees. And I was like, wow, that's amazing. And they were like 8 feet tall. I've always wanted to, but I haven't gotten around to it. But like, I've always wanted to like dress up as the bad guy, like Team Rocket, from Pokemon, and then have like a a stuffed Pokemon, one of theirs, the Coughings or the Wheezings or the Arbox or something like that. One of those crappy ones like that that they use all the time. And then just throw it at people as they're taking photos. Almost like a photo bomb, kind of. Like, as you're about to take a photo of Princess Zelda, I throw the Wheezing at you and hit you in the face with it. And then you turn, and I'm just there, like, giving you a dirty look. It'll make a good little viral video, I think. But yeah, I saw a bunch of Team Rockets too, like Jesse and James and stuff like that. I've already been to Upper Crest. So let's see, what else have I been thinking about? I was arguing with somebody on in my comment section a while back about objective versus subjective and stuff like that. I might redo a video that I made a long time ago. It was a couple of years ago about objective versus subjective. And where I think I draw the lines. And I have a whole chart based on it. And I made a weird little flow chart. Kind of just on my own thoughts of where these things lie and how everything works like that. And I might do that in the next couple of weeks. Because it is something that is interesting to me. Because, yeah, I made it years and years ago, and I talked about it on a video years ago, but then I didn't do a very good job. I was less good at streaming then than I am now, so I should do it again, but better. Right? Right. Do a better job. Because a lot of conservatives don't know the difference between like objective, subjective. They don't grasp the idea of what's real and what's not. Sometimes they don't even know it's true, but how do we know the things are true? How do we know things are real and not? They talk a lot about objective morality, and I hate that term. That's insane. There's no such thing as objective morality. That's just out of your goddamn mind. There's no way there's an objective morality. But a lot of conservative pundits push it. I know, what's his name? Michael Knowles says there is an objective morality that is correct. And it's his. And he's figured out what it is. And it's not just his. You know, he figured out what the correct answers are for life. And he follows those, and anybody who disagrees with him is a bad person who's ignoring reality. I think that's insane. There's no way there's an objective morality. Morality is a thought process, a thought construct, a thing we think, and there's no way it can be objective. So, yeah, that's kind of how I got onto the subject and stuff like that, was conservatives will often say that it's objectively bad to do this and objectively obviously bad to do that. So I'm like, well, there's no such thing as objective reality, or objective morality. There is objective reality, but it is very limited. And so yeah, that's what kind of what I want to talk about in the video. Is I'll bring up my what little chart that I made, what's objective and what's subjective and stuff like that, and then look at it, point to affects current, everyday politics of the people that we look at and listen to today, all that kind of fun stuff. Because that's interesting to me. Maybe it can make a good video. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. So I guess I would ask anybody watching, is there an objective morality? Do you think that such a thing exists? Grand charm. I really do have a superpower of just like walking right around the thing that I'm supposed to find. It is a skill that I possess. I can clear 99% of a map, and then the one thing that I wanted on the map is in that 1% that I didn't clear. It's one of my many talents. Incredible powers of irony. Ain't it either. Okay, what have I missed? I don't have it in my inventory, do I? No, I didn't pick it up. Missed something somewheres. Wait, is that it? Wait, is there a path down? I just didn't see the stairs down, you idiot. Buffoon. Oh, there's a lever. And stairs. There we go.
I don't believe in objective morality.
No, I don't think so either. All morality is a subjective kind of a thing. You are raised a certain way. You have certain preconceived notions. You have ideas of what's good for you and good for your people. And I mean, you know, But the conservatives will tell you that it does exist and that they have found it. And that makes me not like what they have to say. I don't want to listen to them. It doesn't help that they always just justify their own by telling you that they have a strict objective morality, and then they break it by voting for Donald Trump. They break it by supporting
You have
Jeffrey Epstein's friends. They break it by supporting war. They break it anytime they damn well feel like it. Attack rating I don't need. Life cold resistance, okay. Resistances are always good. Stam, don't care. Rating, don't care. Half freeze duration, not worth it. Lightning resist can stay. Mace, out of here. Do like that. Ring.
At Waldopolitics Best Viewers Streamboo.com. Remove the space.
Oh, thank God. Finally, I can get the best viewers. I already have the best viewers, fool. All right, I do like that ring, though. Poison, now that's just... Yeah, that Nova isn't doing much for me. Okay. Oh, did I run out of life potions? I sure did. Okay, let's go. Hi, Shazita. How you doing? Did you see the nerd stuff I got from the Comic-Con? Because I'll show it again. I will. If you didn't see it.
Nope. Show me.
Okay.
Show it again.
Show it again. I absolutely will. I'm not afraid to do it again. Okay. Let's do this button. This button. Here's my wonderful Harry Dubois cosplay. I don't want to wake up the Bobo right now, so I'm not going to grab him. He is unconscious, on his back, feet in the air, asleep. So I don't want to wake him to put him in front of the camera for you, but if he gets up, I will. I did get a picture of him, though. I'll put that up later.
Rip Bobo.
So we've got... Okay, I'm going to turn chat off for this. I can still hear you, and you can still see it, but I'm going to take it off the screen. Oop. Okay. We got hat for Bulbasaur. A little Zelda hat. Very nice. We've got this wonderful thing with a little Gojo. Look, Gojo. There he is. A little Gojo standing there. So this is a famous painting, but with Gojo. So that makes it a better painting. And then we got this famous painting, but with a little Tanjiro. Look at him. There he is, a little Tanjiro over there. A little Demon Slayer. Look at him. And then we got this famous painting, but with a little Charizard. Yeah, a little Charmander. Or I forget the little baby one. The Charmander, whatever his name is. Yeah, Charmander, Charizard, yeah, little baby Charmander right there at the temple. Isn't he nice? So I'm gonna hang those up over here somewheres. And then I got the Mystery Science Theater 3000 globe. Look at that. So it's just, I'm gonna keep this back here next to Bulbasaur. this is all the characters from Final Fantasy VI, all of them. Even the dog, even Interceptor, the little dog, there he is, look at him. And then the biggest one. It's shiny. Hello, I'm a robot, and I'm here to talk politics with you. Hello, my name is Zero, and I'm here to talk about the news and the terrible things that are happening in the world. Oops. And yeah, that's going to go up back here. It's going to go up here. I'm going to put that in the background. I'm going to rearrange some of the stuff back here. I'm probably going to put all three of these little fancy ones
Very nice.
over here, and then the Zero is going to be up here too because it's shiny. Oh, it's very nice looking. Yeah. I mean, I've got a bunch of stuff over here that you can't see, but I think I'm going to have to rearrange some stuff because yeah, I got more stuff. I got more stuff. Let's put chat back on screen. Boop. Combo chat back on. So yeah, I always go for the Final Fantasy VI stuff because there's lots of Final Fantasy VII stuff at the cons. There always is. But anytime I see Final Fantasy VI stuff, I have to grab that because it's rare. You know, hardly anybody does Final Fantasy VI artwork and stuff. I think it's better. I think it's a better game. I really do. I know that's unpopular sometimes, and lots of people will yell at me for saying so. But I like it better. It may not be a better game, but I like it better. Oh yeah, we were playing Diablo. So yeah, I went there. Lots of people took my picture. Lots of photos. Lots of people were happy to see me. It was very cool. Everybody was a very cool place. Very cool time. It is a good time. Where's the button? There's the button. And if the kid wakes up, we'll look at the stuff he got too. He got some like Nintendo plushies and things like that. He's got a couple of things himself. Who wants the book? It's this guy that wants the book. You found the book. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I can put these boots on. Boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants and boots. Boots. Yeah, let's head back there. What's my next quest? That one's done. Where the High Council? Oh no. High Council, huh? So yeah, if anybody else comes into chat, wants to see the stuff, I'll show it again. I'm not afraid. But, yeah, so, let me think. Yeah, we're So I'm just sitting around playing Diablo today. Kind of a chill weekend. I watched the news and it sucks and I don't like any of it, but not going nuts to report on it today. It sucks, and I took the weekend to have a good weekend. Hope you had a good weekend too, even though we're in World War III again. We've got another World War III every couple of weeks. It's pretty great. I mean, I do love that we obliterated, according to Donald Trump, we obliterated all of Iran's
Anything to
nuclear.
distract from the Epstein files.
I know, right? We obliterated their nuclear ambitions, and they could never have a nuclear weapon again as of like October of last year. This 6 months ago, it was completely obliterated. They're never going to get it, and now we have to bomb them again to prevent them from getting it. You're like, wait a minute, wait, what? Didn't we obliterate it a few months ago? Yeah, we did, but now we have to do it again. We have to obliterate their nuclear ambitions forever, every couple of months. It's conservatism for you. It's how they think. It's how they operate. It's how their brains work. Guy bopped me. Oh yeah, and now they're even talking about like killing everybody in the country. Like, they don't know how war operates. They just think it's you murder all the people. Like, that's not how war works, you guys. Like, Hegseth is talking big shit because he's the first Secretary of Defense who grew up playing COD. You know, he grew up playing Blopsdos, Black Ops, and thinks that that's how you win a war, is by murdering every human being in the country. And that's not how that goes. That's not how we're supposed to do this. That's a bad thing. But he doesn't know. He thinks they'll just respawn. He's very dumb. My goat man about to die. Heal the goat man. Heal the goat man. Heal the goat man. Okay. Heal the goat man. Let's heal our goat man. Is he poisoned? What's wrong with him? What's wrong with you, goat man? He is. He's poisoned. Stupid goat man. How'd you get poisoned? Where'd everybody go? Oh, that's sewers. I don't need sewers. Forgotten temple. Okay, like, is there something wrong with my goat man? I'm gonna summon a new one. Okay. Ooh, green. Has there been any new Epstein file stuff? I haven't looked at I looked at that on the news, but I don't know if there's has anything new popped out? Probably not.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, I can't carry it. What's this helmet look like? It's a regular sword. Get out of here, sword. Two-socket helmets. Not bad, okay. Stay a while.
Hello.
And listen.
Good day.
Arctic mitts. Increased attack speed and 20 to life. No. We'll keep them, just in case. You can go. And you can go.
Not really. Interviews that incriminate Trump that we already knew existed and had been pointed out as being missing.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I don't need that one either. Yeah, it's not. Guess that's what I thought would happen. Is that they would keep all the goriest stuff to themselves. It's no big surprise. So yeah, we're Donnie's doing his normal thing, commit more crimes so nobody can talk about your crimes, and then to cover up the crimes he's committed in Iran, he'll do the same thing in Cuba because that's next, and then to cover up the stuff in Cuba, he'll rig the 2026 midterms, and then to cover up that crime, he'll rig something else. Or start a new war and start trying to take over Greenland. And then to cover up the Greenland thing, he'll try and steal the 2028 election and run again. Is that them? That might be them. Yeah, it's them. It's the council, I think. Not too afraid of them. Sometimes they're dangerous. certain builds and whatnot, but I've been rolling over pretty much all of the content so far. No. This isn't it. I forgot. There's another map. They're at the top of this one. Pass, don't mind if I do. Pass again. Money, 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 money. Hey, Lewis is here. Hi, Louie, come here. I could smell him. I was like, it smells like dog farts up here. Why does it smell like dog farts all of a sudden? It was Lewis. Because he loves dog farting on me. Come here, let's get you on television. Let's get you on the internet again. Louie hardly ever gets to be on the TV. What if my entire stream crashed? Seems like it's still okay. Seems like it's still on YouTube. Twitch, you still there? Twitch, did you die? Did Twitch die? No, it's still okay. Okay, we're here. Let's have a Louie break. Hi, Lewis. Come say hello to the people. Say hi, Lou. This is Louie, the Bark Boy. His full name is...
I'm still here.
Okay, you're still here. Hi. This is Lewis P. Business. It's his full name. Lewis P. Business. Because he is... like business. The P doesn't stand for anything. It's just like a middle initial because he needed a middle initial. So it doesn't really stand for any word. Just like Harry S. Truman, the S doesn't stand for anything. It's just a letter. How are you doing today, Lewis? You good? Yeah. Okay. He doesn't come up here all that often, but yeah, he's a little chweenie. He's a little fat boy. Aren't you? Yeah. Okay. And Bo's here too. Say hi to the people, Bobo. Hi, Bo. Hi. This is Bobo, the baby Bark Boy. Peas on the floor. Yeah. Cannot be trained. He is too dumb. But we still love him. Even though his brain is tiny. Okay. Oh, we're barking. We're barking. We're going to get him. We're going to go get him. They're going to go get him. Whoever that is. I don't know who it is, but that's them. Nice little bark break. Ciao. So yeah, that's Lewis. He doesn't come up here all that often. He doesn't like the stairs. He doesn't like me as much as he likes everybody else. He doesn't like dudes. Like, if a guy comes over to the house, he's more likely to get bit than a woman. He likes women. He just likes them. Like, he's never been mean to a lady. But every time a man comes over to the house or knocks on the door or something like that, he tries to murder them. And he's always been that way. When we got him from the pound, that's the way he was then too. Take that. Snakes. I saw a bunch of solid snakes at the Comic-Con yesterday. Lots of them. And every time I saw one, I said, "Snake!" That's fun. The Travanical. So no, Blizzard. Ooh, mono recharge right. There we go. I can just fire random. Let's probably head straight to the boss with this shrine. Done. They ain't got shit. Didn't have a chance. Flail, Claymore, money. Is that all of them? There's sometimes they sneak up in here. Oh, that's it.
Impossible.
Okay. Good stuff. Can I walk out over there? I cannot. Go around. So, what do you guys think will happen with the World War III? Will we? I mean, I know we're gonna win, but will we just keep murdering them until they pay Donnie? Will they keep? Will Pete Hegseth just go on a total holy crusade to kill every Iranian and every Muslim that exists? How will it go? What's the next step? What's the end? What are you guys thinking? What do you think is gonna happen next?
Good to see.
Good to see you.
Stay a while and listen.
Stay a while and listen.
Diablo.
2 slots, I kind of like that. Out here, you. Ring dim vision. No, thank you. You know, I kind of think I need more health pots than mana pots. I've been using a lot more of those than the other. So we'll hang on to that. Where's my brain? There's my brain. There's my eye. There we go. Cube. Amazing. Shinsinto says, I think there'll be another 20 years of war, and that time conservatives will get goldfish brained and forget why we went there, and the next time the Democrats are in office. Yeah. Entirely possible that this one lasts a very long time as well. Or maybe it doesn't. It's hard to tell whether it will last very long. Because sometimes I think, well, this will be another one of those forever wars. And then at the other times I'm thinking, well, wait a minute. Donnie hates for the forever war kind of crap. So, and he promised he wouldn't do it. So maybe he just, I know he lies all the time, but maybe he will, I thought I could transmute these. Is it the plain ones? Well, but yeah, he does tend to lie a lot, and maybe he just calls it off and says, no, we're done, we're good, we're thanks, we're over, we're done with. Bring everybody back, but I don't think he's really in charge of anything. I think Hegseth is really running the show, and all the people that are in, the people like Miller are actually driving out all of this stuff. So, yeah, I really do think we're not done yet. I think it will last a very long time. He's promising that it won't last very long, but he's very dumb. Or maybe they'll just keep continuing to do it forever while just continuing to, it's just never ending, never stopping, never stopping. He'll do that war, and he'll do the Cuba war at the same time, and he'll do the other wars, and he'll do this, the third war, and he'll keep up with all the other problems that he does, and it's just never ending.
Trump promises a lot and keeps none of them. I don't trust anything he says.
Right, and yeah, and so we can't be sure what he actually believes, because he doesn't have any ethics, he doesn't have any solid boundaries, and neither do his fans. They just want what they want when they want it, and if it's opposite of what they wanted last week, then that's fine. They're okay with that. They don't mind. You're the idiot for thinking that they should be consistent. Can't tell my fire from theirs. Dangerous. Yeah, his fans will say, oh, we love the Constitution, but they'll ignore the part where they're totally doing war, even though Congress didn't approve it. And then when you point that out to them, they'll be like, it's not a war, it's a police action, but then Donnie will call it a war, and they'll call it a war, and it won't matter. And they'll just ignore that too. We love the Constitution, except for what it says and what it tells us. And if we disagree with it, then we don't love it no more. We'll just do what we want anyway. Assault. Huh? Oh, no, zombies. Did I go the wrong way? Oh. Here? Can't see the doors. Where are the doors? Got them stuck. Where the hell's the door? Got it. Door. You know, maybe if they didn't name things the Durians of Hate, the Primevals wouldn't want to be here. You know? If you didn't name things the Marshes of Ultimate Sorrow, maybe the monsters wouldn't show up. Have you ever thought about that? People of Tristram? You thought about that? Get him, Bobo. Here we go. All right, boss time. Almost there. Ooh, very nice. Should have saved that for the boss. But I'm dumb. Because I'm pretty sure he's on this floor, right? Now, is he the lightning one? Or is he the freezy one? I just forget. Well, no, it's Act 2 that freezes you. Right? Oh, let's go over here. Bring back our boys. Feed them if possible. Go. Eat up, kids. Wait for that. Open a portal. Drop all our junk. Resurrect our boas on. Then we'll go fight that boss.
Yes.
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 Yes. Two. Go. Blah. Get out of here. Damage and poison resist? Nah. Attacks. Get out of here. Lightning resist. We'll hang on to you for a minute. And 74. You guys can get tossed. And you got 3 sockets, so you stay. Sell everything. Set my potions. Set my potions. Sell that, and then load up on all my charms, just in case. And then we'll go fight a boss. There we go. Let's party. Oh, I forgot my bow was on. Stupid. Can anybody resurrect her? I think they can. But I have to go back to the bow lady. I think anybody can resurrect him.
Greetings.
Yeah, there we go. And can I feed? Are there any corpses down here I can feed my boys? Definitely killed some people, right? So I use them all up. Oh well. Let's go. Wait, I got 2 goat mans. Why do I have 2 goat mans? One tainted, one goat man. Okay, there we go. charm. Hello. +1 to dex. Thank you. There you are. Oh, that's a dead guy. Okay. More demons. Go demons. That lady is staying alive. Get him, go boys. Nailed it. That. Visto, you ain't got shit.
Physic would destroy hatred in all its forms. I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
We'll come back. Sell all the loots.
Our fate. Hello.
Oh, that's a nice sword, but not a sword guy. So the gloves I have aren't. What do we got? 19 enhanced strength. I don't care. 13 says increase. Attack rating enhanced defensive strength. Junk. Don't need it. Put all my charms back. My lucky charms. They are magically delicious. Fill my pots back up. Okay, hop back in there, steal some more loots. Not that any of it's any good for me, but we'll sell it for some gold. Is there a treasure box in this spot? I don't remember. I guess that's it. Is there some jerks over here to kill? Yeah, some jerks. Look at that jerk. Oops. Wrong button. Need a goat man. Come on, a recharge shrine. Good lord. That really could have turned the tide of battle. Okay. Don't I have to go in there to go to hell? I have to go over here. Okay. There we go. Yay! Eerie music. Act 4.
I did as you told me, Tyrael. I found the temple of the Zakarum. In the deepest recesses of the temple, I found a dark gathering. My companion, the Wanderer, Talrasha, and a great evil who could only be the Lord of Hatred himself, Mephisto.
Mephisto.
I heard a voice that, like 1,000 needles in my heart.
My brothers, at long last we stand reunited. The infernal gate has been prepared, and the time of our final victory is at hand. Let the way to hell be opened. And the evil that was once vanquished shall rise anew. Wrapped in the guise of man, shall he walk amongst the innocent, and terror shall consume they that dwell upon the earth. The skies shall rain fire, and the seas will become as blood. The righteous shall fall before the wicked.
Oh my.
Creation shall tremble before the burning standards of hell.
Or a Tuesday in America.
Was not meant for mortal eyes.
The gate stands ready.
Oh no, his face.
Now, my young brother, the time has come to assume your true form.
Oh no. He was Diablo all along. Who could have imagined?
Arise, Diablo, Lord of Terror.
Rawr. Diablo.
You are the harbinger of our return, Diablo. Send forth your terror into hell.
Oh my God. You guys, this shit just got serious.
The time is good. Hello.
Hooray. Welcome back. She did some work on that last boss, though. Tell you what.
What do you need?
Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here.
What do you need?
I've had the same weapon since Act 1, really. This guy is better than any other dagger I've ever found. I wonder if I can gamble on daggers. Does she have any daggers? No. No daggers. Okay. I've yet to find any good weapon. You know, this guy, I mean, it's got +3 to demonic mastery and +2 to goat man. You know, this is a good weapon. It's just, you know, small. We'll put the soulstone away. What time is it? It's 11:30. So yeah, I'm probably gonna call it right there. Save and exit. It's a good time to quit the game. I appreciate everybody who's here today. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate everybody who's hanging out today. Nice cool day, a nice chill day with no not too many politics, but a little bit. I appreciate everybody who's here. I've had a good weekend. It was a good day. It was a good week. Thanks for coming. We'll be back on Wednesday night for the regular politics stream. West Coast, Best Coast time, 7 p.m. on the Wednesday night. We'll do the regular politics stuff. We'll look at the news and all that fun stuff, and that will be a good time. So, in the meantime, go on over to the Discord, tell me what you're thinking, tell me what you're feeling. If anything important drops for the end of the world, you can leave a link there, and I'll bring it up on the screen. And that'll be it for me today. I appreciate everybody. Thanks, and goodbye. I'll be back on Wednesday unless the Gestapo kicks in my door, drags me off to the gulag, because that's my thing. Okay, bye.